Visibility doesn't feel empowering to a lot of Latinas. You know, that feeling in your body that you get when someone's like, I'm gonna need you to speak up in this meeting, and how tense that feels, or when you know you have to promote yourself because your business depends on it. Those moments when you tense up, I am here to tell you, have nothing to do with imposter syndrome. They also have nothing to do with your confidence or your readiness. It's actually something else entirely. Many of us were raised with what we'll call unspoken rules, and they sound like don't embarrass us, don't make waves, don't stick out, don't call attention to yourself, or the very famous Cállate te ves más bonita. So when someone asks us to be visible at work, or when we are in situations when we know we have to promote ourselves, we feel like we're crossing a line. I was on the tail end of writing my book. It was my last deadline for my manuscript. We were getting closer and closer to it being the project being done. And I found myself more and more afraid to be done because I knew that I would be that much closer to the book actually being printed and being in your hands. And I know that that sounds weird, but I also, even though I teach this, I also struggle with this myself. And my body felt tense and I felt concerned. Like some of the things that I teach in the book or the stories that I share in the book, like maybe I should have never brought them up to begin with. So, when visibility like this feels dangerous, we always assume that it has something to do with us, when really this is our cultural conditioning and there's nothing wrong with it. It just is that we never consented to, we never agreed that our stepping out of our comfort zone or our needing to be visible, to promote our businesses, to show up as leaders at work, in our communities, we never consented to feeling like we were going to lose love because of it or lose relationships because of it. And the purpose of this video is to teach you and to show you that these things can be pulled apart. They can be separated if we can consciously sort of name that, oh my gosh, okay, I know I need to be visible. I know I need to go and do something like maybe make a YouTube video or start a YouTube channel or speak up in the meeting or promote myself at the networking event. And I'm also feeling terrified. Okay, if that's your experience and you are Latina, it is okay. You are not alone, amiga. We can walk through this one together. And what you need to know is that if it's interfering with your ability to lead and really self lead, then it's time to distinguish it, right? And take the action anyway. Because what this is not about is, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, yeah, you're going to have to wait until you're not afraid anymore so you can speak up at your networking event. Because if we do that, we both know this is never going to happen. This is about recognizing, okay, this is a cultural taboo. This was passed down and passed down for good reason. Okay. Like these things that were passed down, these taboos that I write about in my book, they had a time and a place, but that time and place is not this time and place. And so these things now have officially expired. If you're watching this, chances are you're an entrepreneur and you want to get to the next level, or you're working at a company and you want to get the next promotion, or you've asked for a raise. I have this tool that I use when I'm really afraid. And so, for example, if you're thinking, okay, I am super scared to speak up in this meeting, but I'm going to do it anyway, and I can't get over these nerves. So, what you want to do is imagine yourself at 5 or 7, that you might have a picture of that, and literally visualize yourself putting younger you into the passenger seat. And I loved Dr. Pepper as a little girl, so handing her a Dr. Pepper, strapping her in and saying, "All right, we're going to go. I got this. We're going to go together." So these are the types of things that we're tackling, that I tackle in my book. What will they say? There's 10 specific taboos that if you are Latino or you were raised in a collective dominant family first environment, chances are you also were raised with these specific taboos as well. And I deconstruct them. I share a lot of personal stories around them, which is why I'm terrified. But I needed to show you as a reader and as a person that I was willing to go first and willing to share the things that we were taught not to share because those things can't have power over me anymore. And they don't. And the book is a demonstration of that. And so, if this sounds like the kind of conversation that you want to have in your book club or in your organization, please reach out. And if this sounds like the kind of book that you have to read, it comes out on August 18th of 2026, and the link will be below. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.